In 2017, a television company called Vizio paid the United States government $2.2 million. Here's what they did to earn that fine. Their TVs had been watching 11 million people second by second, and not one of those people was ever told. You probably think your television is just a screen. It isn't. The moment it joins your Wi-Fi, it turns into a sensor pointed back at the room, and the feature doing the watching is switched on by default, hidden behind a name you'd never suspect. Vizio's software captured up to 100 billion data points every single day. Not what you typed, what you watched. Every show, every movie, every ad then tagged to your age, your income, whether you're married and sold to the highest bidder. And Vizio was not special. Your TV is doing some version of this right now. So let's go through every way your smart TV watches you simply explained and the exact setting to shut each one off before tonight. It starts with 3 letters. ACR, automatic content recognition. Think of it like Shazam, but for your eyes instead of your ears. Every few milliseconds, your TV takes a tiny fingerprint of whatever is on the screen and matches it against a giant database. It doesn't matter where the picture comes from: cable, Netflix, a DVD, a game console, even a USB stick. If it lands on the screen, ACR can name it. So your TV doesn't just know you use Netflix. It knows the exact episode, the exact minute, and the exact moment you skipped ahead. And here's the part most people miss. In the Vizio case, the company pushed this software onto televisions people had already bought through an update they never noticed. Your set could have started watching you long after you brought it home. So why have you never heard of ACR? Because they can't hide it completely, so they bury it behind a name that sounds helpful. On most Samsung sets, it's called Viewing Information Services. On LG, it is Live Plus. On Vizio, it is Viewing Data. On Roku, it hides under Use Info from TV Inputs. All of them mean the same thing. Record everything on this screen and send it home. And all of them ship turned on. You never agreed to it. You pressed accept on a setup screen you were trying to get through as fast as possible. But that's not even the part that should worry you. Look at your remote. Find a little hole near the top. That's a microphone. Handy for changing the channel with your voice and always listening for the word that wakes it up. Back in 2015, Samsung put a line in its own privacy policy that became infamous. Do not discuss personal or sensitive information in front of the television, because your spoken words could be captured and sent to a third party. Read that again. The company that sold you the TV told you, in writing, to watch what you say in your own living room. Now widen out, because your TV doesn't work alone. It knows your home's internet address, and so does your phone, your laptop, and your tablet, because they all share the same Wi-Fi. Advertisers stitch these together into one profile of your household. So the ad you saw on the TV last night shows up on your phone this morning. That is not a coincidence, and it is not your phone secretly listening. It's your devices being quietly introduced to each other, with your living room as the thread connecting them. Then there are the apps. Every streaming service on that TV runs its own tracking on top of the TV's tracking. The television watches the screen. The app watches your taps. And that row of recommendations on your home screen? It's an advertising space that companies pay to appear in. In this room, you are not the customer. The product being sold is a detailed map of your attention. So where does all of it go? To data brokers. The Vizio complaint spelled it out. Your viewing history, enhanced with your sex, your age, your income, your marital status, your household size, even the value of your home packaged up and sold to companies you have never heard of. Your taste in television turned into a line on an invoice. Now the part you actually came for. You can turn most of this off in about 2 minutes, and your TV will work exactly the same. On Samsung, open Settings, go to Terms and Privacy, and switch off Viewing Information Services. On LG, open all settings, then General, and turn off Live Plus. On Vizio, go to System, then Reset and Admin, and switch Viewing Data off. On Roku, open Settings, then Privacy. Turn off Use Info from TV Inputs, and switch on Limit Ad Tracking. And on any Android or Google TV, open Settings, then Privacy, and turn off interest-based ads. Do those, and you've closed the front door the manufacturer left wide open. Here's the uncomfortable truth. A smart TV is not a television with a few extra features. It's a data product that happens to show you movies, but now you know how it watches you and the settings that take your living room back. If this changed how you see the black rectangle on your wall, you'll want the next one because the phone in your pocket is playing an even quieter version of the same game.